I'm streaming part 6. What the fuck? Right, okay. I can't remember what I was doing, to be honest. I was really fucking tired when I stopped playing last time. There's quite a bit of squalor, that's the problem. Right. I can't build anything there, also. Okay. Might just get another wall band in there, just for... Hopefully that will sort out whatever gold issues I have. Wow, fucking Pavito is losing money. Right. I might just stop whatever military campaign I'm doing right now. Just purely because I want to actually make use of my good units. Because I mean, I could conquer Spain, I guess. That's something that I can do. But if we have a look at the faction window, Lycia, which has got a fucking massive population. Well, they want an archery range than this Bardic Circle. Okay. Got all that. We want like a new army basically. That's like post-Marion, I guess. Suggest there's Arentia. That warlock can be retrained. We can put a lot of shit there actually, can't we? We'll probably want stockade. If not like that. Literally everything, I think. Yep. Why is the wall so shaky here? I'm sure that'll go away eventually. Rome. One of ours open wall that's stable. Sure, we've got the money, why not just retrain everything? I'm thinking about the... Nope, nothing. Okay. Let's get all that shit built. Okay, so we'll just make a save, so I don't have to do all that again.
Orders?
This guy.
Kill them!
There's not like cavalry, is there? Two family members and some shit. Okay. I might just auto-resolve it. Oh, fuck off. No, I'm sorry, I'm not accepting it.
We'll fight
I'm not accepting an average defeat. Taking the piss out of me. Okay. Save again.
Orders. Kill them.
Let's try again. That's fucking.
Fall back.
We're gonna have to
Bring
fight that
off the
manual, aren't
sea.
we? It's annoying because, like, obviously I'll win.
Orders. Destroy.
It's gonna crash, isn't it? So of course it does, because it's a piece of shit game. Yeah. Okay. So it should load from that quick save. It should be really quick. Just go into that battle.
Yes. Attack.
Okay, so go on. We didn't crash last time, so I'm not due a crash again.
Many will go to the afterlife.
Fuck it.
by night.
Yep, no.
My orders. Rib. Mercenaries. War back. Mercenaries. Units, march. General, units. Units, move out. Barbarian cavalry. Units, move out.
12 slingers, fucking joke. Okay, so start battle. Get us in.
War back. Quickly. Barbarian mercenaries. War back. Hurry, move. War chief. General. Chieftain. Cavalry.
So the first unit in is going to take the heaviest casualties, probably these guys.
War back.
Uh,
Mercenary infantry. Mercenaries.
they're a bit in the way actually, aren't they? No.
Iberian infantry.
What are they doing? Go on.
The battering ram is at the gate. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great deeds.
How close that fucking be? Jesus Christ. Oh, put them in fire at will.
Barbarian cavalry. Ready. Mercenaries. Cavalry. General.
Alright, come on.
Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open. Let your men kill all the cowards inside.
Mercenaries. Slaughter them. Mercenary infantry. Mercenary infantry!
Hold on, stop, stop.
Mercenary infantry! Slaughter them!
Okay, right, so run on. Stop, 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 stop.
Barbarian cavalry! Spanish mercenaries! War bag!
Our warriors have driven the
Fucking
enemy
run.
from his own
Oh,
walls.
God.
The way to victory is open!
Cavalry! Mercenaries! War cry!
I'm gonna get routed, aren't they?
Barbarian mercenaries! War bag! Mercenaries!
Why are they reforming? Just fucking attack. There we are.
Barbarian cavalry!
Well,
Enemy warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
okay. Killed Montenegro of Spain. Okay, cool. Okay, so they've got the general pretty on that.
Iberian infantry! Iberian infantry! War bag! War bag! Slay them! Kill them! Barbarian cavalry! War bag! Quickly! War bag! Quickly! War bag! Quickly! Barbarian mercenaries!
Okay, so should be pretty simple actually. All we're gonna do is kill these German bodyguard basically. That's it. And they all need a where's my general? These guys will need to continue to cover obviously. So screen. Oh.
War bag! War bag! War bag! War bag! Mercenaries! Cavalry! War
Stop.
bag! Barbarian cavalry!
Well, I think it's not
This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt. No, a coward chase.
okay, a muscle.
Victory is the reward of warriors.
Okay. See, if the auto result wasn't terrible, I would have fucking taken that.
We shall rule
Try to increase retinue expense.
our land by conquest.
I'm just gonna occupy it. Okay, so there's only 2 more provinces, and then we control all of Western Europe. Hold on. I can actually retrain all of this like a equestrian order here, can't I? Yeah. Get a tab built, get mines, all that shit built. What's wrong with Cordoba? Oh, they need the wooden wall repairing. That's all. So we're gonna make a formal save. Gaul 45.
Lord, destroy.
Okay. Build the run. Oh shit.
Settlement under siege.
I didn't quite think this through, but I don't actually have any oh fuck, they've got a large garrison. Interesting. I didn't realise that their garrison was so large actually. Maybe we can retrain all those guys, and maybe just get some more. Okay, and we're broke. We just spent like 30k that turn, so we'll just check if we can do anything up here. I don't think we can. Can we? There's fuck all in there. What I might do is just send like the least experienced general and
Yes, yes. Orders.
this
Orders.
contingent of cavalry and just go and take that.
Destroy.
And perhaps hire. Can't afford it. Alright, okay.
Yes, yes. Orders. Chief. Yes. Lord. General. General. Chief. Orders. Chief. Attack! Out of move. General.
Okay. Right, to end the turn. I don't go. Okay. Almost knows which I just fucking delete my navy. Thrace. I want them to pay us 500. Sure. Map information, make single payment. Grand. Okay. And then we'll have map information off of them. And we will make single payment of 100. What do you mean? Well, you could offer something in return. What? That's a bit fucking rude, considering I'm a barbarian. Who's running? What the fuck? It's just a family member by himself. Make a hard save. Gaul 46. Okay, well, first of all, death and nuts. Okay, well, that's bollocks. How did they recruit 2 units in one turn? Like, if it any better, I would suspect some fucking cheating there, mate. Sure. So what, they got heavy cavalry and shit. Right. I didn't see that guy there, to be fair. But it shouldn't be a problem.
Await my orders!
We were ambushed.
Barbarian cavalry.
Units! Units, move out! General! March!
Okay. So,
Cavalry.
run down the switching wheel.
General! Attack! Quickly! Out of there! Units! Units, move out!
Barbarian cavalry. Barbarian cavalry.
War chief! Halt!
Barbarian cavalry.
War chief! Attack! Quickly! Chieftain! Attack! Get back in position! Units! Units, advance!
Okay, put these guys over here. Sure, just send these guys to run them down. Oh, there's around them on all sides. General.
You have killed the enemy general. Now his men.
Yeah, you
The
can do
enemy
that.
army runs. Now hunt them down.
one person. Oh wait, it's screeching horse. Yeah.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this
It's
go
a bit
only
close.
to the
It won't be
best.
clear. It won't be a heroic. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, they killed too many of my cavalry. Hopefully, he'll gain a command star for that. Yep. Right.
Orders? Kill them! Besieging settlement.
I'm gonna go for complete map domination. Then we need to build like a new model army.
Fate has decreed that we must fight today.
Right.
My orders. General. Forward.
Barbarian cavalry. Cavalry. Cavalry.
Units. Units. Forward. Units. Units, move out. Units. Units, forward.
Barbarian cavalry. Barbarian cavalry.
Units.
Barbarian cavalry.
War chief. Units. Units. Units, attack.
Oh, they're all spearmen. Fuck.
The enemy warlord is dead. The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them
In
down.
battle.
A battle won and an
Whatever. Average victory. Don't care. We could have killed like double afterwards, but I'm not bothered.
Victory! The land is ours.
Let's occupy it. Get unit peasants in there. Whatever.
Yes. Chief. March. Ready to ambush. Yes.
There's no way he'll fight that.
Destroy. Fear us. Attack.
we're basically just going to assassinate him. And of course it's going to crash. Well, I was expecting that, to be honest. You can't have more than like 3 battles without a crash. Proper arts for German logicians and prudence. Okay. Hello.
Lord, kill them! We shall rule!
Yep.
Destroy! Our foes are gathered. Now, my
Okay,
orders.
so what we need to do is just surround them. So,
Units, move out!
Barbarian cavalry, march!
Forward! Units! Units, move out! Units, forward! Units! Units, make haste! Forward!
run.
Units, units, make
I
haste!
don't want them to get away.
Units, run! Units, march! Units! Units, double time! Forward! Units! Units, double time! Move out!
Run. Or do not run.
The enemy flee from the
We want to
field
kill the
like
fucking
frightened
Italian,
goats.
otherwise this is
Hunt them
pointless.
down and
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best. We shall rule. General,
Okay.
kill them. Besieging settlement.
It's into infantry. So, what is this?
Settlement under siege.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Leave. Down south to it. Awesome.
Chief. Lord. Kill them. No more moves. Destroy.
I get some cav in there. Okay. Okay.
Lord. Orders. Yes.
Oh, it's literally just peasants, alright.
General. General. Destroy. We shall rule. Destroy. Lord, move out.
Okay, good.
Yes. Chief. Yes. Yes.
This is a bit dodgy, but I might try and get a
Leaving the army.
get a command star out of this. No, not a command star, a general. Just because it's such overwhelming odds.
Battle isn't easy. My order. Ready. Forward. Attack. Hurry. Move. Quickly. Slay them.
So if we just smash into them, just keep the momentum going, it should be fine.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Slaughter them. Slay them.
So I could jump. Yeah, hopefully we can get a free unit of heavy cavalry out of this. Because we don't otherwise have access to heavy cavalry. There we are.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
That should be heroic, honestly. 10. Another. There's a new roll alarm, I guess. Oh, I thought that would have been. Yeah, man, they are. Yeah, we'll adopt them.
Lord? Yes. Lord? Lord? General! General! Yes. Lord?
So what we'll do is,
Move out! Out of moves! Forward! Yes! Forward! Move! Lord, move out!
okay. So there's one region in Spain here that I need to capture. Can I retrain the slingers and shit? Or not?
Lord? General! General! Chief! General! Kill them!
Right, okay. So, like I say, I bet it crashes. Gaul point.
Today is a good day to die.
Today's a good day to die, but a better one to live. There. Wherever his general is, we're just gonna fucking. And that's his general. Yeah, it is.
Enemy warlord lies dead.
That's what we
Now
wanted.
he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee. The
Right.
enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
So we killed Begnat of Brigitte.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
Okay. Afraid it didn't crash.
We shall rule. Lord? Yes. Lord? Orders? Destroy!
Okay.
Out of move! Attack!
Of course there's a fucking rebel army. Why wouldn't there be?
General!
It's gonna crash probably.
Yes! Attack!
Well, that's right. I don't want to.
Settlement under siege! Yes!
Can he
Move out!
hire a mercenary?
March! Forward!
No.
Urging army!
Well, I just wanted to see, that was all.
General! March! Chief!
Can they really not get there? Hold on.
Orders! Move out! Chief! Orders! March! General! Orders! Forward!
Okay.
No more moves!
Whatever.
Aye, Captain!
Nothing in there, just a rebel general.
Orders! Forward! Out of move!
Why do they have to fucking... Oh my god. Real generals. I just want to pay them off, to be honest. I mean... Yeah, it's my turn. Daisy's gonna invade me, I think. Okay, whatever.
Yes. Move out. General. General. Orders. Chief. Yes. Attack.
This is shit. I don't know why the battle is... What? Okay. Actually, gonna make a save. 49A. Yep. If we can just surround his general, then we'll win.
The gods know that we do.
Unit! Unit! Barbarian! Barbarian! Barbarian cavalry! Barbarian cavalry! Barbarian cavalry!
Run.
Barbarian cavalry!
Sure, I know what these fucks are like they'll just charge these guys, I bet. Yeah, there's already what's planning. Stop. Oh, I'm from the back, there we are. At the front. There we are. Okay, his general's gonna get surrounded.
The enemy warlord. You
Got him.
have killed the enemy general. Now his men show
Well, what-
fear.
oh,
now
fuck
they may
off.
turn and run. Attack! Attack!
For some reason they were fighting those guys.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Attack quickly!
Your warrior.
I wouldn't even say that was heroic, to be honest. Like, I think they've overrated our achievement though. Oh, they're crushing me, you fuck.
Fear.
Why is it corruption? Whatever. Poor harvest as well.
General.
I don't want to encroach in Dacian territory, really.
Kill them. Unable to move. Destroy.
Mercenary commander. Yep. There's no captain even.
Orders. Build fort. Yes. Yes. Forward.
Is he corrupt or something? Like, what is he? Why does he have a reputation for dishonesty? Why is the public order here so bad? Um. Fucking rebels, man. Fucking rebel scum.
Chief. Destroy.
Consider Jorix. Alright. Wasn't he like the leader of the fucking ghouls? It's just shit.
Before dark, this battle will be done, and only we will remain. Our foes will flee. Their dead will be numberless. So fight well and make this happen. Now set your minds on the task to come, and when the moment comes, gut your target like a fish.
interesting. Oh, fuck off. I can't even see where they are. Oh, fuck off. I wonder if I can lose to these fucking rebels.
You have killed. This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt. No, a coward chase. A battle won.
Average victory. Fuck off. Average victory.
Fear us. Yes. Move. Chief. Move. Chief. Orders. Destroy.
What do they have in here
Gentlemen
again?
under siege.
They'll win this anyway. Don't know why they don't want to fight it.
General. Yes.
Oh, to be fair, I had 2 generals.
Lord. Chief. Forward. General. Forward. Chief. Yes. Orders.
Okay, so we want to open this. Okay.
Yes. Attack. Out of move. Attack.
I just thought
Yes.
that there was no point bringing the infantry because they'd never catch up anyway.
General. Yes.
But they probably will. I mean, there's every point in using these guys, for instance, because I can actually retrain them.
March. General.
Knock up a fort.
Building fort. Yes.
This is a good choke point. And what I can do is get these 12 fucking slingers. Bring them as well. And they can be like cheap upkeep for a fort. Because a fort's upkeep is only like the cost of the units inside of it. Nothing of interest is going on here. Oh, fucking hell, Carthage. What the fuck happened to them? Numidia, fuck them, somehow. To be fair, they have Carthage that's just slowly by them unless it's Magna. There's only 4 provinces, and they're just being fucked down here. See what Egypt's doing okay.
General! General!
I'm gonna go via
Move out!
this place just to retrain everyone. Perhaps get another unit of cav as well. I don't want to be betrayed by them.
Lord? Orders? Lord? General? Chief? Yes, General. Chief? Yes, Chief. Destroy besieging settlement. Settlement under siege. Orders?
What the fuck? Oh, right.
Can I be of service? Yes, my lord. No more moves. General! General! Move! Move! Combining troops! Move out! Lord? Forward! Unable to move! General! General! March! Unable to move!
Okay. That comes over the 3 turns. Okay. Open this this window. Nope. Nope. Okay. I don't want to be like racist, but all my fucking faction members look the same. Right.
Sail for your life!
I don't care. Just fuck them all anyway, wasn't it? It took them a while to realise that they should go to war in Numidia. If you ask me, at least.
Orders. Lord, General, Chief, General.
Move out! Out of moves!
And he's now a mercenary captain. Like all my fucking generals at this point.
Build fort!
General, Lord, General.
Get these guys to
Forward.
join up in case they try to
Yes.
sally out or something.
Yes. General, orders.
Okay.
Chief. Chief. Yes. Orders.
General! Yes!
On first, we'll take this guy out.
March!
Okay. So,
Lord. Orders. Chief. Lord. Chief. Yes. General.
Kill them! Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege. Orders.
General. Lord.
Move out! Joining forces.
Yes. Yes. Leaving the army. Chief. Yes. March. Yes. General. Chief. General. Orders. Move out. Unable to move. Orders. Move out.
okay. So,
Lord.
got quite a large army there at this point. Like,
Lord. Lord. Chief. General. General.
yeah, fair enough. They're under siege, then. Oh, fuck off. Like, just rebels in every fucking settlement all the time.
General. Yes. Kill them.
We'll probably get a general like this if we want. Just because the game's gonna crash. Into the campaign. Okay.
Yes. General. Attack.
What the fuck? No, that's... Okay, no. No, I'm sorry. No. No, we're gonna load that. Fucking... Quick save. I clearly clicked both of them. Yeah.
Orders, orders.
Battle is an easy thing.
Okay.
My orders.
Run. Run, you fucks. Where you going? Fucking move, you fucking asses. Right, there we are. Well, run. Why are you like slow as fuck?
This is no longer a battle.
Run for the hills.
Kill them.
Go on, kill him.
Your warriors have killed until they can kill no more. This is a crushing victory.
You see, I don't think that was a heroic victory, personally. But, it shouldn't mean a man of the hour, perhaps, if it's a heroic victory.
Victory!
Nope, guess not.
Orders.
Is it just completely fucking random then, whether or not I'll get man of the hour? I don't want to deal with that. It's fucking sneaky. I'd hope my fucking spy is sneaky, to be honest. I'm just gonna start bribing them because it's fucking pissing me off that these fucks like are everywhere all the time. Well, fuck me, I didn't realise that they why is Tara losing money?
General!
He's fucking 67. I might just fucking bribe them, yeah. Oh my god, it's a shithole, isn't it? I can't even bribe them. I'm sick of needing like a... Look how many fucking
Your
people
Honor.
I need to fucking bribe.
Yes, my lord. Out of moves. Orders?
Fucking pissing me off, man.
March! Out of moves. Orders? March! No more moves. Build fort. Yes.
I like how that's basically the fucking fault. Rebel fucking navy. What's the point? There's no point in this either. There's no settlement stuff. But if I can just like spam the north of the map, I can get up here, get up here. And take this. And I can like creep down here, I guess. Okay. So I need to be aware over here of that I'm doing some like stuff, aren't I? Okay, so I need to make sure there's one thing in each of the forts still.
Orders? Chief! General! Chief!
No, these
Chief.
guys can move.
Orders? Chief!
Okay. That's fine. Guess I'll just quick save and am I besieging something over here?
Yes! Kill them!
Hold on.
Settlement under siege!
Is it? Oh, this is the faction leader, what the fuck?
General! Kill them!
Right.
We shall rule!
So the faction leader is dead.
Settlement captured!
2? What the fuck is wrong with this? That was a fucking joke. Okay.
Withdraw!
Right, made the fucking bribes begin, obviously.
Yes, master.
Awaiting your command. I will talk to them.
Right, they're gone.
Yes. I will talk to them.
They're gone.
Awaiting your command. Your honor. I will talk to them.
They're gone.
Yes, master. Moving into position. Orders. Chief, forward.
Okay, so we'll just make a quick save and
Lord,
let's see.
Lord. Yes.
That's fine.
Forward. Urging armies.
I'm going to be able to hold out for another turn, and then they'll be forced to sally out or surrender. So, so what you do is you got this.
Move.
One in here. You
Orders.
put, okay. So then you take this guy, you put him in here.
March.
This fort needs garrison now, I guess.
Orders.
You take this guy, you put this one. We don't really need that fort actually, do we?
General. Move.
Technically, what I could do
Chief.
is put. Yeah, that fort seems unnecessary.
General.
Okay.
General.
Yes.
Yes. Move.
Kill them.
Okay.
Settlement under siege.
Fuck it, we'll assault.
Yes. Kill them.
10 to 7. Right. Hopefully we'll sort of resolve it. Yeah, okay.
We shall rule.
I don't really care how many I lost.
Settlement captured.
We'll just occupy it. Retrain all the guys that got injured. There we are. So that means until Spain is destroyed, it's literally just like one fucking thing. Can I build a fort like?
Orders.
Okay, whatever. Save.
Yes. Yes. Awaiting your command. I will talk to them.
I want them to. Okay, so he's gonna attack me.
General! Lord? Move out!
I can't bribe him because he's the faction leader. So, what does he have? I should be fucking worried about this, to be honest. Again, he's gonna attack me here as well, isn't he?
Yes! Chief! Chief!
What's in his army?
General! Yes! 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 Chief!
Yeah, you're gonna attack me, aren't you, anyway, so fuck off. Folksman, what are they? War Pro Expert Hiding Awards, Combat, Medicine, what's his name? Wait, charge that, what is it? Whatever. My chances are better than that is saying, so we'll fight on that.
This is a day for the songs! The my orders!
Okay. Well, obviously you would deploy at the top of the hill, right?
Units, move out!
Joke. And
Units! Units, make haste! Units, move out! Make haste! Units, make haste! Units, move out! Units, make haste!
let's go all day. Run. Run, you fucks. There we are.
Barbarian cavalry.
This is no longer.
There we are.
Units! Units, charge!
Whatever.
The enemy are.
Wow. I didn't realise that that was such a good victory, to be honest. 9 kills. So will I get a famous battle badge?
Fear us. Lord? Move out,
No, you fuck. No. That's,
General. Move.
oh, it's taking the piss out of me. That's clearly not what I meant.
Awaiting your command. Yes, master. Chief.
Right, okay. I'm definitely going to be attacked.
Chief. Orders? Yes. Chief. Attack! Settlement under siege.
I want to see what's in the fucking settlement. No, nothing.
Chief.
What happens if I assault it?
Attack!
Oh, they have like the same as us. Except we have more. Just fucking auto assault them. What the fuck off?
Run!
They have the same as us, except we have more, but we lose the fucking auto resolve. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
General! Destroy!
Obviously, we're not. Strength ratio 2 to 1. We'll fight on that one.
Many will go to the...
My orders! Illyrian! Illyrian! Unit, move out! March! Illyrian messenger, Illyrian! Move! Ram! Attack! Illyrian skirmishers! Move, move! Illyrian messenger! Hurry! Quickly! Illyrian skirmishers! Ram!
I just want to camp in the town centre.
The battering ram is at the gate. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great deeds. The gate is broken. Your warriors have done brave work with the battering ram.
Unit, run!
Our warriors have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is open.
Okay. So,
Illyrian skirmishers!
those of her.
Illyrian! Quickly! Illyrian messenger! Quickly! March! Illyrian messenger! Illyrian! Keep your distance! Illyrian skirmisher! Illyrian
Oh,
messenger!
fuck off. Just fucking.
Fight!
You have killed the enemy general.
Okay.
Now his men show fear.
I don't
now
want it
they
on
may
fucking
turn and
max
run.
screen.
Attack! Attack!
Illyrian
Oh,
messenger!
stop, 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 stop. We're gonna retreat.
March! Illyrian messenger! Attack! Keep your distance!
Obviously, you fucking run, wouldn't you? Jesus Christ.
Illyrian skirmishers! Run! March!
Stop!
Illyrian! Stop! Attack! Illyrian skirmishers!
How fucking close do you have to be? Jesus. No, I'm fucking just charging it back. Let's see if he got more kills. That's fucking... Oh, I guess it's just because like his men never break or something.
Fear us. The land is ours.
Okay.
General,
Knock before.
build fort. Lord,
General. Orders. Chief. Yes, yes. Move out. Chief. General.
Your Honor, I will talk with them.
Okay. Of course there's a rebel army right there.
At your service. Spy.
He's fucking sneaky, is he? All sneaky leaky like.
At your service.
I didn't want fucking spies everywhere, to be honest. I'd rather have a diplomat.
At your service.
Did I recruit a lot of spies instead of diplomats? That'd be funny.
Lord, orders.
Orders. Chief. General. Yes.
Hold on. Where can they go?
Orders. Move. Unable to move.
Lord. March! Joining forces. No more moves.
They have a large garrison in there. Okay.
General,
Chief. Orders. Orders.
march! Merging armies. No more moves. Yes, General. General. General.
Chief. General. General. General.
Orders. Orders.
General. Chief. 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 General. Yes. Chief. Orders. General. 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 Chief. General. General.
Orders.
Chief. Leaving the army.
Kill them! Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege.
Who the fuck keeps messaging me on Discord? Is it ours? I can't fucking see because of my fucking camera. But let's pop off. Yeah.
figure faggot. Figure nugget. Hello?
That's better, son. Like you can't use those terms when I'm streaming. So, what did you say?
What?
I like your like malapropism, like, or was it like spoonerism?
What? Who are you talking? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What spoonerism?
Like, what did you say?
I don't know what that means.
Figure nugget. Like,
Alright, yeah. You must be knocking futs, fam. You must be knocking futs.
yeah. Look. That's brilliant.
Well, like, how have you not heard that before? I think like people say that. It's not that uncommon actually.
Isn't it?
No.
You know,
Pretty sexual if you ask me though. And
Yeah.
you are asking me.
you know, in school they had like this filter, right? Like on the internet, but it was like they had to like manually put in things, right?
Right.
So like, if you search like Alexis, Texas, for instance, it would show no search results, right?
Yeah.
But like if you
Right.
search Texas Alexis, it would show up search results
Right.
of just porn. Like it was literally just like the most amateur fucking like keyword system. It was ridiculously easy to get around.
I mean, like, yeah.
It was really like amusing to me that you could just do that.
I have to ask, like, if I was the IT guy, right?
Yeah.
Like, make a computer network for a school, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a blacklist. I'd have a whitelist. Like, I'd only allow specific sites.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
do the reverse. Like, I would only allow, you know, like, I don't know, like, let's say this is a well, I mean, okay, fine. Like, for a university, I don't think it's necessary. Like, you
Yeah.
just ban the outright porn sites
Yeah.
and leave the rest. I mean, these are literally adults we're talking about here. But, like, for a school, I mean, I just block everything except for, like, you know, like, I don't know, Wikipedia and like, I don't know, what is there, you know, whatever.
It's
Like,
science
learning
websites, yeah.
yeah, like science websites, you know, the big ones, and like BBC and you know whatever, and
I'd ban the BBC.
like CNN. Well, I mean, I'd let them read the news. You know, you can read Reuters or CNN or whatever, you know, what have you. But yeah, I'd let, or you know, actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. I know what I'd do. I'd have a whitelist, and there'd be only 2 sites on it that would be allowed, right?
What?
Uh,
I'm ready for this. Right.
Stormfront.org and
Okay.
thedailystormer.com.
Yeah.
We are red pill these fucking kids into hating the kids. Yo, did you see that meme I posted earlier? Like the fucking
Yeah.
Prados one. I don't know why, but they were really funny to me. I saw like a thread of them earlier, and it was great. It's like it was the first time I went on poll, at least on poll on 4chan in like ages. It's like on 8chan poll, and honestly, I thought it's all trash, but this is honestly a good fucking meme.
Fair enough.
Hey, Dalton, why would they build swimming pools and theaters for him if they were just gonna whack him? I love the second one. If you've ever seen the show, it's like exactly something that Tony would say. That second one with the APAC. All I'm saying, Camilla, is if the I in APAC stood for Italians, they'd be calling it a mafia organization. A bunch of Italians in Congress sending billions of dollars to Italy for military aid? We couldn't get away with that shit. Like, it's my terrible, like, I can't do Tony Soprano. I can mimic the way he speaks, I don't have the tone of voice. Like, I can mimic his style, not his voice. I love this one. Hey, Tone, they said that Adolf Stokes wanted to whack everybody. Somebody lying. Well, I'll post my favorite one, actually. Which one's my favorite?
I'm not gonna look because I'm streaming and playing Rome.
Yeah, like that one. I think it's the one I sent to you. Hey, Tone, does this sound right to you? On my mother's grave, I never thought of destroying the fucking doors when we're fleeing a safe house with the feds closing in. You know, in response to the fucking SS destroying the doors. Like, it literally just doesn't make sense. Hey, Tone, I ain't so sure about this 6 million number. What are they trying to say, that the Red Cross can't count? Hey, Tone, what else are these yids lying about? Hey, Tone, I'm just saying, if they got all this proof, how come it's out of line to ask about it? Like, it's so true. All of it is so true. I know they're making it, like, I know it's as a meme, you know, because
Yeah.
it is funny. But, like, it's all true. Like, seriously, if the Holocaust, like, I don't believe the Holocaust happened, full stop, I just don't. And because if it did happen, you know, like, you'd be able to talk about it, because if it did happen, they would not be afraid of people talking about it, now would they? You know, if it did happen, there would be such a mountain of verifiable evidence that they could cope with any amount of people doubting it. Like, it wouldn't matter, you know? But due to the fact that it didn't happen, they have to keep people's mouths shut. Like, that's literally it. I mean, like, what do you even define as a Holocaust? You know, is like, I guess it was a Holocaust if you know, define fucking Jews dying in German camps because the Allies bombed the shit out of the supply lines and there was neither enough food nor typhus medicine to go around. You know, like, if you call that a Holocaust, then sure it was. And if you call, like, I think it was like 300,000 Jews or something dying a genocide, then you know, yes, it was. Like, there were Jews that were executed, but it was nowhere near, like, even 1 million. It was like, you know, it wasn't even 100,000. I think the total number executed was something like 10,000 or something. Is the total number executed. And those were all for political reasons. I mean, the Nazis didn't, you know, they're not going to waste ammo. They're not going to waste precious ammunition or even, you know, chemicals used to manufacture gas to execute someone just for being Jewish. I mean, that's fucking retarded. Like, you can see that right away. That's just a stupid thing to do. The only reason they executed any Jews was because of political reasons. Like, if the Jews were communists or anti-government, anti-Nazi, then they executed them. You know, but that wasn't because they're Jewish. The fact that they're Jewish just made them, you know, have less of a, you know, fuck, how do you say it in English? In German it's called Hemmschwelle. I'll look up what it's called. Oh, there's really no word for it, is there? It made them have less of an inhibition to killing them, sure, but it wasn't entirely because they were Jewish. It's literally just bullshit.
Orders?
General, yes.
Orders? 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 Orders?
It's just actual BS. I mean, no, I'm Jewish, you know? Why would I lie about this?
Yeah.
Like, you always say I'm Jewish, don't you?
Yeah.
So it must be true, because you never lie.
Yes! Chief! Forward!
Oh,
For some reason, that does make me think of the liar's paradox. You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes.
Like when you say that this statement is a lie.
Yeah, of course, yeah. That one. Yeah, it's like the most famous paradox, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first paradox everyone was. No, but like, you know, like, I'm very ethnically pure. Like, I'm like Mr. Clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like entirely German, except for my grandfather, because my grandfather, both his parents are Czech.
I mean, isn't Germany just a province of Turkey at this point?
Yeah, but my ancestors came to Austria like 200 years ago. It wasn't back then. I mean, fucking, they were from Bavaria from like, 1780 or something. Back then it wasn't a province of Turkey. Well, back then there probably wasn't a single Turk in all of Germany. No, but seriously though, like, what does that make me then if like my grandfather is ethnically Czech on one side only?
Makes you a fucking Slav.
Yeah, but like, what ratio Slav?
Don't know.
I guess to be really accurate, you'd have to know like my entire genetic history, wouldn't you? Like that's the thing with these
I
people
just don't
saying
care.
like,
Though. That's the thing.
yeah, it's like, yeah, I know, I don't care either. It doesn't even matter. I was just interested.
Yeah.
It's like those people that talk about they're like 132 fucking Pocahontas Indian. Like, is that even a thing? I don't know what Pocahontas is. Honestly, fuck Native Americans, man. Because they're not white, so I disapprove of their existence. Like, that's for real, Red Pill. Fuck Native Americans because they're not white, so I disapprove of their fucking existence.
Leaving the army. Awaiting your command.
You hit my fucking stream band, aren't you?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I'm streaming now.
Yeah, but
like,
that's if
Twitch are,
somebody
like, cuts. Yeah.
That's if somebody reported it though, and no one ever watches your stream, fam.
Yeah, good point, son.
I'm not even trying to be rude,
Yeah.
but it's true, and you know it. I mean, it's honestly entirely your fault. You never interact with your chat, do you?
Oh, I need a cable something for my second monitor. Right.
Can't you use like? I mean, some poor fag streamers use their phone, or like, don't you have a laptop? You have a laptop.
Yeah, I do, but I'd have to like get the laptop out, wouldn't
Yeah. Is that a big deal? Well,
I? Oh no, I can just moderate the chat.
that would mean I have to sit in your stream and watch like a dead.
You have like 6 monitors. Just like.
Yeah, but nobody's
not
ever
having
in there.
big deal
Also
with it.
distracts me seeing movement on one of my monitors. It makes me uncomfortable.
Well, there'll be no movement, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, I see the movement. Like, there's no one watching. Like,
Yeah.
0 viewers.
Yeah, but
Actually, why does it say 0 viewers? But there are 3 users.
I don't know. It's just bugged.
Banana Nanan electric longboard host giveaway and positivity bot. So is is that a bot or is that a fourth person? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't hired that bot.
Alright. Gonna fuck a bot. Yo, imagine fucking a robot's ass.
Yeah, look at the sights of all these fucking battles, mate.
Yeah.
Looking. Epidorix the Conqueror fucking destroyed the House of Brutii here in 259 BC, and then here, like the site of famous battle, Epidorix before he was the Conqueror defeated the House of Scipii. Yeah, and then I had another heroic victory here. Epidorix again defeated the Senate, and yeah, well, I'm playing Gaul as you can tell, and I've conquered all of Western Europe. You can
Nice.
see all this green is all mine.
Damn nice.
Germania has got one province up here, Domitius Demusas, but that's it. So I'm almost finished. I need to, according to this, I need to conquer 14 more regions. So that's like Germania, Dacia, and then like if maybe some of Scythia and the campaign.
General!
I don't even know what to do with my fucking generals, to be honest. This is the thing. I've conquered all of Spain. I don't really want to do a campaign in Africa. I think it'd just be shit.
General! General! Lord? Yes. Orders? Yes. Chief? Chief?
Whatever.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay, can I am I retraining everything?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, I hate the Jews. Should make, you should start a campaign, just destroy the Jews.
Orders? General!
You can tell I'm bored.
Move out! Out of move!
Why can't you can? Why is it not possible to construct any
Orders?
buildings at this moment?
Orders? Orders?
Hold on.
March!
Okay, there we are. Fort.
Build fort! Orders? General! Chief! 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 General! Move! Out of moves! Lord? Orders? Lord? Lord? Orders, Chief. Yes. March! Out of moves! General! Orders? Chief.
So yeah, saving on my time. Oh, fuck off. So some fucking Greek cities besiege me. I don't want to go to war with fucking Greece, that'd be shit.
Yes. Move out! Out of move!
I need to fucking fleet go, I really don't I?
Yes. Lord? Orders. March! Unable to move. General. Chief. General. Orders. Chief. Forward.
Yo, wave.
What?
General. Yes. Chief.
Opinion.
General. General. Chief.
On what?
I don't know.
Yes.
I
Forward.
saw this new
Oh
game
fuck,
on.
that's got fucking numbers. Fuck. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, opinion on what, sorry?
I saw this new game on Steam called Kenshi.
Okay, sounds like fucking weeb shit.
Yeah, I thought that too, but apparently it's pretty fucking based, man.
Real
It's
legit.
like, huh?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
I'm listening.
It's like Mountain Blade. You know, it's like open world sandbox RPG. There's no main quest or anything. You know, it's like how in the Elder Scrolls or Fallout, you know, you can like roam around and do whatever you want. It's like that, you know, except there is no there's no
Mm-hmm.
main quest. It's literally just for roaming.
Okay.
So you just roam around and do shit for as long as you want. And you control multiple characters and like you put them in a party and you can grow your party until it's like an army and you can build cities, declare war on people, you know, and do all kinds of RPG shit. Like there's like you know, I'm not gonna say near infinite choice because every game always says that, but there's a lot of gameplay, and apparently it's the kind of game you can spend like thousands of hours even though it's single player and not get bored. So, I don't know, it interests me. It like combines RTS elements with RPG elements, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like an old school RPG, like it just came out, but it literally has like the graphics of fucking Mountain Blade. Like the graphics are not honestly better than like, you know, Morrowind with like a couple graphics mods. It's like on that level.
You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show
But
fear.
it's not supposed
now
to
they
be,
may
it's
turn and
like-
run. Attack! Attack!
You know, it's made by like a small team for like a few years, and it's not supposed to be like pretty to look at.
The enemy
It's just
flee
supposed to
from
have
the
good
field
gameplay.
like
I don't know,
frightened
I might get
goats.
into it.
Hunt them down and slay them all.
There hasn't been good RPGs in like decades.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I've wanted to rant about this, so we may as well do it now. It's about like the just the fucking game design philosophy of fucking modern developers. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Like they just fucking ship games that are just not even,
Victory is the
you know,
reward of warriors.
remotely ready to be
Great
shipped, and they're
victories
like, oh
like
yeah,
this
we'll
go
just fix
only
it
to the
in a
best.
fucking patch, right? And they you know, they're working on the next game.
Yeah, it's that. Combined with the fucking. What I also hate is like how people these days, like the game developers, make games that are more visually appealing than they are like actual gameplay. You know, like the game looks really pretty, it looks beautiful. You know, you need like
Right.
fucking extremely high-end PC to even be able to run it at max settings. But I mean, it's boring within an hour, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's the thing. Like, they focus too much on graphics, right? It's like fucking super high resolution, and it's just shit. Yeah, yeah. Are you looking at my my stream at the moment?
yeah.
Am I a cuckold son? Like, do you want to? This warrior would make a son that anyone would be proud to name as his own. Do you wish to adopt him into your family?
Why not?
Sure.
Yes.
Do it.
Orders.
Is it a fucking woman? What the fuck? Oh,
Is it?
no, it's not. I was gonna say that.
It's not very ambiguous, is it?
General. Orders. General.
Yes.
General.
Oh.
Yes.
Move. Unable to move. Build fort.
General.
Yes. General. Yes. General. Lord. Forward. Unable to move. Building fort.
Yes. Move. March.
This is what I hate, man. Look at something like these fucking rebels. Look at them. They're just fucking standing on a bridge, just blocking fucking trade. They do this all the time. Like, they never attack your city. They just stand there and fucking like on a bridge or on a fucking road and just block the trade. And there's this guy here in the fucking Alps, not in the Alps, in this mountain. What's he doing? Standing on the road. There's only one of them. Do you know how much hassle it is for me to fucking send someone to go and get rid of this guy?
Wasn't that a real thing, though?
Yeah, I guess, but still, it's just annoying, man. Like,
Highwayman.
yeah, but like, do I really have to get a fucking army together to deal with this one fucking guy? Yeah.
I suppose you do.
I'm just gonna fucking leave him. Like,
General.
the thing is, it's like it's not even fucking worth me dealing with that.
Yeah.
Like, I have to like hire the fucking guys, like spend like 5 turns fucking moving them there,
General! Yes. Orders?
It's just this faction now. Right.
Attack! Victory!
Where the fuck did you just see that? He just fucking teleported.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you'll see it in a second.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Chief,
I don't know why, I just found that really amusing.
So in other news, my GF has forbidden me to speak with you.
building fort!
So this is goodbye.
Okay.
Fuck you. God, imagine if I actually was that much of a cuck. Also, she hasn't actually said that.
General!
But even if she did, I'd ignore it. Like, but there are people that are actually like cucks on that level, which I find very amusing, honestly.
GF has forbidden me to speak with you, so this is goodbye.
Yeah. But you know, there like actually are people like that though. That's
Yeah.
the shocking thing. Didn't we know a guy like that? I don't remember, I don't think so. But there are people like that. Dude, that fucking Coach Red Pill guy cracks me up.
I don't know who he is.
I thought you did. I don't know why. I thought maybe you linked him to me or something, because you used to be really into those like pickup artists / like red. He's like one of those boomers that tells you to buy physical silver and shit.
Alright. And he was a
And
scammer.
like, yeah, he's not even just a scammer. Like he's objectively just a scumbag. Like I think he's confusing being red pilled with literally just being scum. Like, okay, so
Yep.
he has like 2 children with a woman he's with, right? But he also has like 2 children from 2 other women, right? And he's proud of this. And he literally, like, the woman got pregnant and he just bailed on both of them, like, each time it happened. And he's literally proud of this. Like, he's actually proud of being a deadbeat. How is that red pill? Like, if that's red pilled, I want to be blue pilled. How is being a deadbeat dad a fucking badge of honor? How is that a good thing? Like, he fucking rationalizes it by saying, like, oh, you know, like, if he's, like, spreading his seed or whatever, you know? But nigger, no, like, you know, we're not fucking, like, I don't know what, like, equines, you know? Like, you're a human being. This isn't normal behavior for a human being. This is literally just scummy shit. That, like, for, like, thousands of years it's been established that this is not a good thing to do. You know, like, what is he doing? And he's actually proud of this. It's like he talks about this like it's a fucking boast. Maybe I'm just not red pilled enough.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's very fucking beta to let another man raise your children. Like it's beta for both parties involved, for the other guy and for him. Like it doesn't make you an alpha.
Chief, orders. General, yes.
You don't know how I've got like my like entire royal family here about to go on a fucking military campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroy.
Oh fuck. He does outnumber me quite a bit. But I should win this. Why has he got like a fucking cohort of warbands, right? This is one fucking person. Like, what's the point? Yeah. Yeah.
Our foes
I
are
finally
coming.
got my washer dryer working, by the way.
Alright, I didn't know it wasn't working.
Units, move out.
No, I didn't have one before.
Chieftain,
I've lived here for 2 years.
chieftain. War chief. Units, forward. Units,
So now I have a washer dryer. It's pretty cool, like it washes and dries. You know, I just put my clothes in and it takes like...
Well, it does what it says in the fucking tin, lad.
Yeah, it just takes like 3-4 hours, but I put them in like dirty and like stained with shit and soiled. I take them out and they're fucking clean and I can just shit myself again.
You know what I've considered doing for money?
What?
Buying women's underwear, right, and just like smearing shit in it and then selling it to weird people on the internet.
Honestly, I think people do that already. Like, I actually believe that's what, like, all those people selling, like, fucking women's underwear, like, that's been worn on eBay and shit are. Like, I actually believe that. I don't think that's real one. Legit believe that.
Oh, right. We killed their fucking faction, yeah? Cool.
Yo, I'm thinking I should move for university after all. When I go in like a year.
Oh shit! One of my royal family died. Oh, well, why is that?
I just don't like it here, and I feel like I'd rather move elsewhere.
Is it, to me, it's just like an issue of money. Like, is it worth the fucking money to rent somewhere?
Only costs like
Enemy
500
king has
euros a
gone
month.
to meet his ancestors. His lackeys now rightly fear us.
Yeah, the only being I couldn't afford that.
It's only 2 hours away though. So I like it. That's a good thing, like I can go, like, I think I could go to Vienna on the weekends to see Magia. Because I basically only see her on weekends anyway, so it wouldn't even change anything. And like, when I have holidays, you know, I can just like, you know, she can come down with the train. Or I can go to her. So I would see her the same amount, even though I'm living like 200 kilometers away. But the advantage is I'm in like a far nicer place. 5 days a full week. And, you know, like in a year when she's finished with school, she can move in with me down there. And also be in this far nicer place. It's called Leoben. It's like a small city in Styria. Has like 100,000 inhabitants. At 100,000, what am I saying? It has 25,000 inhabitants. Sorry. But yeah, it
There's
has.
not even a fucking city then, is it? At that point?
It's a town. Like, wow, that was the wrong thing. Is that an area? What is that? Okay, this is a link to the
The
thing,
enemy flee
to
from the
Google Maps.
field like frightened
But it
goats.
looks really
Hunt them
nice if you
down
look at
and
pictures of
slay
it.
them
And more
all.
importantly, it has the Montaigne University there, which is like the best university in Austria. And no, you don't need exams to get in. Like, they still take everyone. It
Well,
just
so,
has like
how is it better than any of the universities then?
it has a higher. It just has a higher ranking and the highest faction score. And like they do surveys and shit. You know, where they ask people like, you know, like 5 years after they get their degree, if they would have done it again at the same university or not. And like, you know, more people say no when it comes to this one than any of the other ones. They all, like, with this one, they, like, 93% all say they would have gone to it again.
Oh, that's interesting. My university is also like #1 for student satisfaction.
Yeah, so it's really high for student satisfaction and, like, really high for just the international ranking.
Look at that heroic victory, son. Look at that.
Nice.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Wait, what is it? Like, I'll get you the thing, like, the ranking. I'm not sure how the ranking works, honestly. Hold on.
I'd be really annoyed if the game crashes. Oh, it fucking crashed. Fuck's sake. Like,
Damn.
that's the trouble with this game, you know. Like, it's quite old. I don't know why. When I play as the Romans, it doesn't happen. But when I play as the Gauls, like, it crashes like every other battle.
Yeah, I'm linking you the thing, like, look at the Google Maps, because your game crashed, you might as well look at the Google Maps thing, and look at the thing that I sent you.
Alright, I'll look later.
Like, there's the ranking, quantitative ranking of engineering disciplines by the School of Engineering and Material Science. Right, they came in 7th place as the second best European university behind Cambridge in material sciences. And the top 5 went to Santa Barbara, Stanford, Berkeley, Northwestern, and Caltech, which is, you know, obvious. But it's interesting because it's the only one under that isn't a research university. Like, all the ones above it are research.
Yes, yes, General, General.
I can't even remember like where I was fighting that battle. To be honest, that's the funny thing. All right, here it is.
Also, sorry, yeah, employment opportunities as well. Like, they did a survey of personnel managers at leading Austrian companies, and on behalf of a Format magazine, and they put it in top place for, like, you know, where they desire to see applicants from. And the thing is, the one in Vienna is actually the lowest of any in Austria. So if I went there, you know, like, the one in Vienna is a 2.31, the one in Leoben has a 1.97, lower being better. So,
Our foes
really
await.
nice. They don't have a lot of courses, to be fair. It's like, Leoben, the city it's in, like, or town, because it's so small, it's like, an industry hub and, like, mining hub for, you know, I think centuries. So, it's literally just all industrial stuff that you can study. Like, applied geosciences, mineral resources engineering, petroleum engineering, industry, energy, material science, polymer engineering, metallurgy, mechanical engineering, industrial logistics, sort of thing. They don't have much. I could do something like industrial logistics, or, you know, mechanical engineering, metallurgy, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, apparently, from what they say, the first year is the same no matter what you study, because they have such few degrees that they offer, so they literally just have the first 2 semesters be the same for every student. And then, like, they say on their website, it doesn't matter, like, what you study, because you won't lose time by changing it as long as it's not after the first year. So within the first year, you can spend that time making up your mind what you're gonna do after. So I could just go there for a year and then decide. I mean, it doesn't much matter. Yeah. Metallurgy might be interesting. This is a really nice town. I mean, the thing as well is I want to get an industrial degree. Like, I want to get, like, one around a lot of work sites and stuff. Because that would mean that I have to stay in rural areas for the rest of my life, and I really prefer that. Like, if I got some kind of, like, you know, if I got a geoscience degree, like, I would not, you know, I doubt I would be in cities. You know, like, wouldn't all my jobs be around some rural-ass fucking mining camp and stuff?
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, I mean, that's an obvious advantage. You know, I wouldn't have to be in the city. Honestly, I don't want any
Geos.
It's not, you know, like, I'm probably not going to do geoscience, so I have no real reason to defend it, but it's not at all. Like, geoscientists, geologists are the fucking people that you need to set up a mine. You know, they're the ones that...
Yeah, I know a fucking geologist.
Yeah. I mean, it's extremely important. And it's quite well paid as far as I know.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if you produce reliable results. I mean, hell, if you're actually a fucking guy that, you know, he says there's a deposit of gold here, and there is, and you do that, like, you know, a couple times with consistency, you're going to be making millions. I mean...
I know, like, I think honestly just be a corrupt ecologist. It's not like the way to go.
What does that even mean? Productive ecologist?
You know what ecologist is, don't you?
Not really, aren't those like... No.
Is it,
I don't know.
it's someone that, like, understands, like, species interactions, right? And so, but the thing is, like, there are some protected species like bats and whatnot, right? So, like, if
Oh, right. You just lie and say, no, this won't be a problem for the bats, and then they all die.
all right, like if they need a fucking building, right, but there's bats in the way, right? just take a fucking bribe and just fucking get rid of the parts, you know?
Yeah, I would
There's
do
serious
that.
money in this.
I would honestly do that. Like, do people do that?
Yeah. I mean, also
would
no
do
one would
that.
admit to it, but yeah. But
I would do that. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that I would do that, absolutely. No, I mean, the best one, like, money-wise, would be petroleum engineering under one condition. If they finally allow fracking in Austria, you know, because we actually have oil reserves, like, quite a lot. It's not like fucking Norway, but it's a very substantial amount. But the
enemy
thing
has
is
been
that
utterly
fracking is
broken.
banned.
This is a most
Now, if
worthy
fracking
victory.
was allowed, and we could actually, you know, get the oil out of here, you know, extract that shit to fucking black gold.
I mean, that's good. I did better than last time. Like, I didn't lose the German.
But if we actually get like a real oil industry running, you know, imagine how much money I would make as a petroleum engineer. I mean, you know, in the United States, I think petroleum engineer is like the highest paid engineer, and there's very few degrees that are paid better than that. Like, I think the only ones that are better is like neuroscience or something. It's
You're
really
gonna
up
laugh, aren't
there.
you?
I'll look what the highest degree is.
Neuroscience
no,
is a piece of
number one.
piss.
No, sorry, number one. Petroleum engineering is number one in the United States. The average salary for petroleum engineer in the first year is $94,600. Yeah. Like, if you really just care about money when you're going to college in the United States, become a petroleum engineer. You know, mid-career salary, $175,000. And it's constantly growing. The only problem is, like, they move around a lot and shit, you know, petroleum engineers. Depending on where they're needed. Like, it's very much the kind of job where you don't stay in one place. That's also why I wouldn't do it, because, like, I wouldn't study petroleum engineering even though they offer it at this university, because it would mean I would have to leave Austria to work, you know, anywhere, like, to actually use it. I mean, the only company, like, we only have one oil company. So if they're not looking for petroleum engineers, then I would have to look, you know, elsewhere. And I don't want to, like, move out of the country.
Yes.
Chief, General, yes.
Yes. Orders. Lord. Orders. Lord. Attack! 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 Orders. No. Orders.
Orders. Move out. Disengage. Pull down the fort.
But yeah, the rent in Leoben is, like, ridiculously cheap. I mean, you can get 90 square meters for around 500 euros.
Oh wait, you're on about like a full house, not a. What are you on about? Like. is
90
that-
square meters is 968 square feet. 968,000 square feet. What do you use in the UK? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know houses by fucking square area.
You don't? That's literally how you look up where you want to live, usually.
Right. Well, I did never fucking bought a house, have I, son?
No, but that's how you look for, like, I've never seen a website where you can look for properties, like, to live in. Like,
What have I ever fucking. Like, what?
yeah, but surely you must have used some kind of service or site to find the apartment you're in now, right?
No. I just went to the estate agent and they're like, yeah, we got this property.
Yes.
Alright. Well, 90 square meters is big. Okay, I mean, right, you've seen my apartment, right?
Mhm.
That's 65 square meters.
General, yes.
So, you know, and this would be 90
General.
for 500 euros a month. Fucking 90. I mean, you could Like, literally, you could raise fucking children in that area. Comfortably, I might add. Like, it's big. You know, 90 is enough. Fact is, for less than 4 people, I'd say there's little reason to go above 90 even, or at least less than 3 people. And it comes with a parking spot. This is very important. I mean, like, these rural areas in Austria don't have public transport, like, at all, as far as I know. I'm not sure Leoben even has,
The day has dawned.
like, any. Maybe they do.
Units, forward!
Yeah, apparently they have a train station, and they have
Like,
buses.
anywhere with a Tesco and a train station is city to these girls.
Yeah, like, no, it has a train station. It has, like, one small, tiny-ass train station, and,
Did you get that reference?
yeah. It has a train station, and it has 3 bus lines. That's it. Which probably means it has 3 buses. Like, it really, it's the kind of place that, you know, you need a car. Even just to go there, like, I don't think a lot of trains, you know, stop there, so. But the great thing is, it's less than 2 hours drive from here. So I could be there, you know, in like an hour 45 by car. I'm gonna visit it on Saturday, see what it's like. It's out of interest. I'm curious now. I wanna see it.
See this whole sandwich you got going here, son?
Yeah.
This is no longer
You
a
look,
battle.
you
This
look like
is a
bees,
hunt.
like green
No,
bees.
a
Swimming,
coward
just
chase.
raping his boy pussy. I love raping boy pussies, man.
Oh my god, the fucking general got away. Mad. I mean, I think he gets auto, like, script killed anyway, but still.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
Pyrrhic victory. Oh, that's clear. You know, I want to play a campaign, right, where I play as Pyrrhus of Imperius, right? And every victory I have is a Pyrrhic victory. That's what I want.
Okay.
Like, I have, like, fucking massive armies, right? And then, like, I only just win against like, a garrison of, like, 200 men.
General,
That'd be pretty amusing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Orders. Chief, orders. Kill them.
12 men. Do you want to play room, by the way?
No, not now.
Not now, not later,
this
not
is
ever.
a fine day to join our
Maybe later. I'm still studying, like I'm still looking at stuff.
No, you should get into binomials. Like, did you watch that video yet?
Yeah, but I didn't really understand it.
Well, you don't understand what he was doing.
Okay, I didn't watch it yet. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I skipped through it.
Yeah.
It's like I have fucking ADHD, man. Like, I swear to God, I can't hold my attention on something. It's becoming an actual problem. Do you know how bad it is to have ADHD, but still have, like, paranoia? Because what it means, and insomnia, because what it means is that if I took ADHD medication, which I did in the past, it would actually exacerbate some problems that I have while fixing the others. Like, I would get even worse sleep. I would be even more paranoid. I would be able to concentrate better, but not really because I'm so paranoid now. Like,
The enemy flee
it
from
literally just, I can't fucking concentrate, and it becomes
This
apparent
is a great victory.
very
The
quickly.
cries of dying enemies are
Anytime
sweet
I try to do
music
anything
our
serious.
warriors.
I just don't think
Maybe
the only solution for you is a fucking bullet through your skull. Like,
That's rude, man. That's rude. I literally just said I can't concentrate. You know, like even calling it a disorder is a stretch. Honestly, like, it's classified as a disorder today, but is it really? You know, I mean, you know, lacking concentration. Not really. You know, it's like a made-up disorder, so they can sell more medication.
fucking hell, like, I don't think I want to adopt this guy. Like, look at his command ability as at best a yawning gap in this man's personality. Fucking hell. I don't know. I'll still have him anyway, just because heavy cavalry is better. OP.
Orders? Yes. Orders? Yes. General. General. Yes. General. Yes. Yes.
Can't hire any mercenaries. Okay, so
Yes.
screeching on.
Yes. Kill them! Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege.
My cat is standing on my desk, just
Ready
looking
to
at me.
sail.
General.
I am concerned. I'm gonna take a picture of him.
Orders?
That just fucking hurt that.
Yes.
He's literally just standing there looking at me. I like.
Forward.
I sent you a picture. I don't know what to make of this.
Yes.
He actually doesn't do this a lot, which is funny. Like, this is quite rare that he just. Yeah, he's moved now. He was standing there for like a solid 2 minutes just looking at me.
Yes. Chief. Chief. Chief.
And now he's climbing over my keyboard. That's nice. And now he's sitting on me. I've been
Sitting in your face, mate.
No, he's just sitting on my lap. Like, really, what is it with cats? Why do they crave attention so much?
I don't know. Ask a biologist.
Yeah, I should.
Orders? March! Out of moves!
Ready to sail.
Orders? Chief. General.
This is a bit dodgy. Like, I'm scared of my entire royal family in the fucking boat in case it sinks.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you imagine?
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
This happened to me before. Okay, we're gonna save first.
Does that ever happen in real life?
March! Chief.
I don't think so.
General. 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 Aye, Captain.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
Aye, Captain.
Army? What the fuck?
Aye, Captain.
Lord? Yes.
Aye, Captain.
Why can't the fleet move?
Force ready. Aye,
It's
aye,
fucking
Captain.
dumb.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I get so annoyed in this game sometimes because like there'll be one fucking pirate ship that'll just snipe you, and like it's happened to me in this game before. I had like a full stack of like a full Egyptian army of like 3,000 people and got sank by like one fucking pirate ship.
Okay.
Lord?
Wish this guy would fuck off. Like I can't fight that. Looking at Greek cities. Oh, I forgot I was going to attack him. Yeah, fuck off.
We shall
Maybe.
Wait, I've thought about growing back my virginity, and yeah, what do you think? Should I do it? Growing it back?
Sure.
I thought about like saying fuck it and like just turning my entire life into a pit of despair. Should I do it?
Sure.
Like, what would that even entail?
It'd be bounce.
Like, what would that even entail? Like, how would I do that? Like, just intentionally fuck up my life. I guess you could always take the nuclear option and, like, just fucking, like, I don't know, like, run my car into a crowd of pedestrians or something. That's the nuclear option. Like, if you really want to fuck up your life, that's how you do it, I guess. But you don't kill yourself then. You know, that would be the cop-out. Like, you want to suffer, so, like, you actually go for the whole thing that follows. Like, going to court, you know, being publicly vilified. You go through that whole shebang.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of it. Without that, you know, it's not... Without that, it's not true vilification, is it? Or, like, true suffering.
No. Aye, aye, Captain.
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
Chief. Yes. General.
General. March.
Ready to sail.
Lord. Orders. Lord.
Orders. Chief.
You know how my arm is just all fucking cavalry.
March.
Yeah.
Orders. Yes.
Lead the arm.
Move.
I really hope this doesn't get ambushed by fucking pirates or something. I'll be so mad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All ashore. General. Out of moves.
Yes. Forward. Orders. General. Forward.
Like a hard suit.
Orders. Yes.
Chief. Chief.
General. March. Orders.
Orders. General.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Destroy.
Has anyone said anything in chat? Like the entire time you've been watching?
No, no one has.
Okay.
This is a day of fate. Units. Units, march. War chief.
Cavalry. Mark. Wedge formation.
Barbarian cavalry. Formation.
Chieftain. Hurry. Forward.
Cavalry mercenary. Kill them.
War chief. Hurry.
on. Do you know what I don't understand?
What?
Chinese writing?
Same, I don't understand Greek writing. You know, I've been learning Latin for school.
Cool.
Not. But this one boomer really got me motivated for it. No.
Did it?
Yeah,
Or was
this
it like
one-
IRL or like a video online?
It's a boomer that I watch on YouTube. His name is Luke Smith. He's like
Enemy warlord is dead.
like I watch his
slain
videos.
by
He does
your
videos
brave
on unrelated
warriors.
shit. Like he does videos on Linux, but he also does a few on linguistics. And like I don't know, it's just interesting. And he said like Latin is the first language he ever
Enemy
learned,
army
other than
runs.
English.
Now hunt them down.
And
Last was the first language you learned. Like, that's a fucking lie.
like, he wasn't born in fucking Rome, but anyway, it's the language he learned other than English. And the thing is, he says like the thing about Latin is it used to be taught in Europe, in medieval Europe especially, in schools because most people didn't even go to school, right?
Yeah.
So the ones that did were like, you know, the upper crust, and they all learned Latin in school. And the reason they learned it, they didn't call it like, you know, Latin even, or like learning, you know, like Latin class. They called it learning grammar.
This is a
Because the thing about Latin is the grammar rules are really, really precise, and like just incredibly rigorous, and you have just absolute rules for everything.
We shall
And so it can
rule.
teach you how in linguistics grammar works, and if you understand Latin, it makes learning like any other language that is, you know, of Indo-European descent, you know, extremely easy. Like he said that after learning Latin, it even made learning, you know, Sanskrit
Orders.
easy and stuff like that. You know, even learning like Indo-European, like, or sorry, like
No more move.
fucking like the old Germanic language becomes easier after you've learned Latin, because of the fact that, you know, it just teaches you grammatical rules.
boats ready.
And he also said it's like the easiest language to learn if you already speak English. Legitimately, like he actually makes that claim, which I thought was pretty bold, but apparently it's because not only are the grammatical rules so extremely clear and precise, but and they're not weird, like they don't have, you know, strange genders or anything, like they're very precise and stuff. It's also the fact that you will recognize more or less every word. You know, like there's basically no Latin word which doesn't have an English derivative today. Like there's no, you know, pretty much every English word comes from Latin almost. And especially if you know multiple languages, like the ones I don't recognize from English, I recognize immediately from German. Yeah, so the more languages you know, especially the easier it is to learn Latin. And it just makes learning, he says like it makes learning every other language that is European extremely easy, like especially the ones that descend directly, like Italian for example, is supposed to be like a fucking joke if you already know Latin. Like the thing is, if you already know Latin, you know grammar, you know Western European grammar, and then the only thing you have to learn a new language that's Western European is you have to learn the additional grammatical rules that it has, and you have to learn the vocabulary. But the basics of grammar and like how grammar works you already understand, so the only thing you have to add to it is language-specific grammar and vocabulary. Like if I wanted to learn Italian after learning Latin, I would only have to learn the additional Italian rules and what the modern-day Italian words are, which I already, you know, sort of can anticipate since they're all based on Latin. So it's supposed to be incredibly easy because especially you don't have to be able to speak it as well, which is like adds to it.
The enemy warlord
Like, you
flees
don't have
with
to
our
care
warriors.
about
Attack and
pronunciation or
drive
any of
them
that,
back
because
in the
literally
same
no one
way.
fucking speaks Latin other than, like, you know, the clergy of the Catholic
This is
Church,
no
and
longer
even
a
then only
battle,
the
this
ones
is
that are
a
actually
hunt.
in the
No,
Vatican, pretty
a
much.
coward chase.
You know, like archbishops and stuff, they speak Latin. You know, the Pope speaks Latin, but no one else. Yeah, he actually suggested the book, so I've been looking at that one. It's called Collar Daniel's First Year Latin. And it's old as fuck. Like, he said he learned it this way from this book. He was in high school, and he enrolled in a Latin class. Or no, he didn't even enroll in a Latin class. He was in high school, and he was just interested in Latin. And he like asked his dad for a book to learn Latin, and he says we've already got one, and he handed him this book.
He said we've already got a dishwasher and his name's Tommy.
No, we've already got it. No, and his dad said to him, like, we already have a book to learn Latin. And
It's
the
called
book
My
is, like,
Camp.
no, seriously though, the book is like over 100 years old. Like at the time, it's from like 1890 or something. You know, and but the thing is, he says that older books especially are better for learning Latin because they still follow that old mindset that it's just grammar, and they follow the mindset of you barely know how to speak fucking English properly. Like, the problem with modern books is they make the assumption that you've had, you know, like you've had English classes and you understand what like a noun and a verb and everything is exactly. The old Latin ones, they don't make any assumptions. It teaches you Latin as if it's, you know, like you don't understand anything about language at all. You just really, like, it's from the start, and it lays foundations. So I've been looking at that.
Yes.
And there's also this really good Latin book called Lingua Latina per se illustrata, and what it is
You have to buy the book to understand the title.
no, that's exactly the point. You understand the title, don't you?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what that means. It means Latin language by illustration.
Yeah.
Now, you know what that means. You will know what everything means in this book almost, like if you read it in order. That's the whole point of the book. The book is written in such a manner that you start reading it from chapter 1, page 1, with no other material whatsoever, and the entire book from start to finish doesn't have a single English word, it's only Latin. But the thing is, you understand what it means because it builds upon it. It's like the way a child learns a language. You know, so it starts with Roma in Italia est, Italia in Europa rest, Grecia in Europa est, Italia et Grecia in Europa sunt. So as you go along reading this, you learn how the Latin grammar works. You learn that sunt means are, you learn that
Sunt.
est means is. Yeah, sunt. You learn that sunt.
Like,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
sunt.
I don't know, but you learn that sunt means this, you know, and you learn that,
You're right, sunt.
you learn that, you know, you don't say like, you know, Britain is in Europe. You learn to say that
Well, in Europe
Britain
there is
in
Britain.
Europe is,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
And like you learn the whole grammar from the start, the way a child learns a language. Like, I think it's actually a genius idea to have people learn like this, and it's true. Like, I've been reading through it. You can legitimately understand the start of it without a problem, and you only occasionally have to Google single words because you're not sure what they mean because they're like, you know, there's no direct descendant, but that's very rare.
General, destroy. Settlement under siege.
Like, I had to Google Estne. I don't know, you know, I
Yes.
don't know what Estne is.
Chief.
Forward. Unable to move.
Yes.
Like, Estne means like, is it? You know, so like Estne Gallia in Europe, it means is Gaul in Europe. Yeah.
Orders.
You know, I always need to say that. Don't
Attack.
Because I always need to say it's Gaul in Europe.
Well, I mean, it uses old as fuck, you know, old as fuck places like it's written like as if this was in ancient Rome, and it's like about like on the whole, the book is actually about ancient Roman society, if anything. Like it's written kind of weird. It's written like as if it's an ancient Roman school book actually, because as I said, there's not a single word in the language other than Latin, and it's about situations that would have happened in Rome. And like it has illustrations, it has pictures, and they're all, you know, like there's illustrations of centurions and stuff. You know, like you learn even what the weapons and armor, what you call them with the legionary. You know?
Gladius and stuff.
Yeah, like his sword is the gladius. His,
Yeah.
you know, he's got pilum, which is a spear, then the longest spear, the hasta, and his shield is a scutum, and it's called that's for the armor romana, so those are the Roman weapons. And it's about the millis romanus, millis being the military of the Romans.
The enemy flee
That's like
from
a
the
good
field
way of
like
learning by
frightened
doing,
goats. Hunt
which
them
is
down
honestly
and
always the
slay
best
them
because
all.
you actually remember things that way. The problem with just learning something in a classroom in like a really sterile environment,
This is a great
like
victory.
trying to remember shit, like this doesn't really work for languages, does it? You have to actually use it. And the only reason I'm so fluent in English is because I actually use it. I barely learned English in a classroom. I mean, you know, like, if you asked me, I couldn't define the English, like, grammar at all.
Yes,
You know, I never remembered that shit.
yes.
Like, I don't know why they don't teach it last when learning a foreign language. I mean, maybe, like, there's an obvious answer to that in the sound of, like, brainlet, but I'm serious, why do they not teach it last? You know, like, familiarity with the language and, like, trying to speak it, like, in broken English and working up to the point where you can actually form proper sentences. It doesn't require you to memorize all the grammatical rules off a sheet of paper. It just never made sense to me that it's like the first thing they teach is, you know, like adverb, noun, you know, like past tense, future tense. Like, the way you learn these things is by, you know, I mean, the best thing, honestly, is watching, like, movies with subtitles. And that is unironically, like, in schools, they could have the first, like, 20 hours of English class just be fucking movies with subtitles. As long as people actually paid attention to the subtitles, they'd learn more than they could in any other 20 hours of teaching. Like, there's no way you could tell me that in 20 hours of teaching in a classroom with a teacher, you would learn more about speaking English than watching 20 hours of movies with subtitles. You know, for someone that has never spoken a word of English in their life, I don't believe it.
Units, make haste.
Because it immediately, you understand what everything means.
Units, double time.
And also importantly, you learn slang, which is actually really important, teaching people slang. And like how things are actually pronounced, because that's the problem with like being a non-native English speaker, is you don't know any of the slang if you just learn it in school, and you sound like a fucking retard when you try and speak for real.
Units.
Like you never say something like dude, you know? You just sound like sterile as fuck. You sound like you're from like, I don't know, 1880s England or something. If you really only learned it in the classroom, it would actually just sound as if you're from like fucking 1880s England. It would be horrible. You would just sound completely out of place. Because languages evolve faster than the school books do and faster than the dictionaries do.
I saw a really interesting video about this. Like, you know, like Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, like a really old English book.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, it just doesn't fucking make sense if you like don't read the translation.
Yeah. how old is it?
It's like from like 1300.
Yeah, it's the same with every language. Like with German as well. Like there's Middle High German. Like what we have now is modern High German. Like, we call it High German. I don't know why it's called High German, but it is. It's called High German. Technically, I speak High German. And the thing is, Middle High German. I have a book in Middle High German, and I mean it is impossible. Really, like it is completely incomprehensible. Like, yeah. Like, look, can you read Steam messages if I send it to you?
Yeah, if it wasn't short.
Okay, so this is the modern German, right?
Remember, I didn't speak modern German, so it's all the same to me.
But still, you'll see the difference. You'll see how different it is. And this is the Middle High German. I mean, like, there's not a single word I don't think that's the same, and it's so completely different. There's no way I could understand the old German, like, without extensive training.
And it was like that when I was at that fucking Bedouin camp, right? Because we were there with Ahmed, and this fucking Bedouin fucking nomad guy, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't speaking like proper language. He was like, he kept like switching between like broken fucking like Hebrew and like broken Arabic, like.
Yeah.
Like, I think that, like, that was literally just like his fucking like the language that just belonged to his fucking like tribe or whatever, because it was like he kept switching between broken Arabic and broken fucking Hebrew.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's many separated tribes that have their own language.
Oh, this sounds awful. Can you hear these fucking screaming women?
No, I haven't muted because it would echo. So I unmuted you scream. The thing is though, I have to admit, like, Middle High German sounds better than Modern High German. It really does. I don't know if it's the same with Old English, but it has a certain lyricism to it. You kind of read it. Like, if I know the translation, it makes sense. I can, like, read it. Uns ist in Alpenmeeren wunders viel gescheit. Von Helden, Lorbeeren und Freuden Hochzeiten. Von Hühnerrecken Strecken, von großer Arbeit, von Weinen und von Klagen, möge dir du Wunder hören sagen. It's like a lyricism for it.
The enemy king has gone to meet his ancestor. The enemy are...
Zwei anrete Güte wendet sin Gemüte, dem Folge Zelte und Ehre, des gibt gewisse Lehre. König Artus der Gote, der mit Rittersmute nach Lobekunde stritten, hat wie Sienen Sitten gelebet, also schöne, dass der Ehrenkrone dort hoch und noch der Sinnname treit, des haben die Wahrheit Sinneland Theorete, die jene der lebe noch heute, hat den Lob erworben, ist ihm der Lipp erstorben, so lebe doch immer sein Name, ist lästerlich Schame, immer viel gar wert, der noch nach seinem Sitte wert. Like, it makes, like, the thing is, if you actually say it out loud, you can kind of understand these things. I don't know if it's the same with Old English. Like, if you say it out loud, you actually start to understand what it means.
Right, get Chaucer's Canterbury Tales up.
Right. One that April with his showers soot, the draught of March have pursed to the root, and bathed every vein in swift liquor, of which virtue and gidgered is the flower, one Zephyrus eke with his swift breath. But like, I kind of get it. Like, the first line is when April came, the drought of March has already pierced to the root and bathed every vine in switch, right? Is that a word? Is switch a thing? I don't know. It bathed every vine. I bathed every vine, I think, in like in sunshine,
Orders?
of which came the flower. Yeah, that's like as far as I understand, but you can kinda get it. I mean, like, it's not completely lost, is the thing. And especially if you sound the words out, they sound like the modern equivalent. Like, the first one, you know, April is spelled completely differently, but when you sound it out, obviously it's April.
Settlement under siege.
But I don't know what, like, with his showers soot is supposed to mean. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Well, also, this guy, this fucking boomer, Luke Smith, he was talking about, like, all the ancient knowledge that is recorded in Latin, like, from the Middle Ages. Like, he spends a lot of his time, like, for academics, translating Latin texts. And, because you know, he teaches linguistics and he's a PhD student in... he's got a PhD in economics and he also is working on a PhD in linguistics. And he spends a lot of his time like he's just a full-time academic. He spends a lot of his time translating like old Latin texts and stuff, and he says there's like an incredible amount of ancient knowledge, you know, like from the Middle Ages especially, that is recorded in Latin and we're just not aware of, you know, and we think that we've, you know, thought of these ideas for the first time, like philosophical ideas and like even like scientific ideas sometimes, even though they've been, you know, around for centuries. It's just we don't understand them. You know, the average person can't read Latin, and only the most noteworthy texts are ever translated. The most important ones are ever translated to English for the layperson to be able to read. The vast majority, you know, there's like thousands of medieval books that will never be translated, most likely. Because a computer couldn't even do it. You have to do it by hand to really do it properly. And yeah, and like, and he says, like, especially, like, he doesn't believe in the whole myth of Dark Ages. Like, there was no Dark Ages. There very much so was knowledge and scientific progress. It's just that, you know, people, it's buried, essentially. Like, it became buried. Like, we're just not aware of it. But it's like calling ancient Rome the Dark Ages.
I'm gonna have a look at Chaucer's Canterbury Tales because I've never actually read it. Look at like my entire royal family over here now. There's like how many? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did I link you Finnegan's Wake?
Don't think so.
Oh my god, like, this is modern English, but it's utterly incomprehensible. Like, it's... Have you ever heard of James Joyce, the writer?
Yeah.
Like, of course you have. He's an extremely famous writer, right? This was his last book, his magnum opus. He spent, like, I think it was like 22 years or something writing this. It was his last book. The thing is completely incomprehensible to the average person. Just completely. Like, you actually cannot